All right, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawa Shai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawa Shai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawa Shai. Call Allah Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Kakadash, the honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And I'm just going to read this article. It says, it's from RT. It says, "We can do it again. Iran ready to shoot down more U.S. drones," Navy chief says. All right, so, the title of the article, all right, the headline of the article is self-explanatory. Okay. Now, we had Babylon the Great, or what people like to call America. All right, we had them come into conflict with Iran. All right, and Iran actually went ahead and shot down their unmanned drones, and this is one of them that you see here in the picture. And this is just a signs of the times, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is speeding up the times more and more. So we are to just we have to ride the wave and do what we have to do and do what we're supposed to do according to the scriptures and according to the spirit that comes down from the apostles and elders, man, because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is dealing with those men in the spirit. Okay, but this says we can do it again. Iran ready to shoot down more U.S. drones. Navy chief says, and it just shows you that nobody is afraid of you Babylonian, you Edomites anymore, man. Nobody is afraid of big bad America anymore, man. Okay, and this is all prophecy. Okay, we are actually this reality that we've been living in is actually coming to a close. All right, and the reality has been ruled. All right. Spiritually by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but carnally, he used the biblical Edomites to rule this current generation and eon that we're currently in. That's why 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, says that Esau, or the nation of Edom, is the end of the world. So that's how you can pinpoint and kind of understand that we are in the end times. We are in the end of the world, and the word world is eon, or an age. The age of the rulership of the biblical Edomite, because nobody's afraid of these Edomites anymore, man. Nobody's afraid of the United States anymore. All right, it says Iran is prepared to take down more U.S. spy drones, because we know that Babylon the Great, all right, they go through different countries, and they set up garrisons and military bases, and they set up different types of proxy governments and all of these things, man. Okay? And all these countries are becoming irritated with their presence being in their country, and they're finding it unnecessary. So they're they're bucking up against the US, and they're ready to actually fight for their own culture and their own resources that the US steals. Okay? Cuz that's all the biblical Edomite comes into other countries to do, is to steal and to set up wickedness. All right, it tells you in John the 10th chapter that the thief, all right, being the biblical Edomite, all right, wherever he is in the world, he has garrisons all over the world, cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what we've seen over the past over the past decades, man. These people going into other lands and destroying and rape, robbing, murdering, changing philosophies, and destroying the cultures of these other countries' forefathers, man. Okay? But now we're living in a time where these countries are going to buck up against this, man, and it's all biblical prophecy. It says Iran is prepared to take down more U.S. spy drones should they violate its airspace. The Iranian Navy chief says so. Iran, they're in full war mode, man. Okay? The Navy chief, the commanding chief of these the military in Iran, they are prepared to go into full-fledged war with the U.S., man. And that's prophecy, man. Because these Edomites, they never stay out of people's territories, and they never stay out of people's land, man. And that's scriptural. Okay, let me get this. All right, you biblical Edomites, man. This is your time the time is winding down, man. There's a little bit of sand left in the hourglass. Okay. Neither keepeth. Get this at home. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, this is Habakkuk It says Habakkuk 2. I started 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Which is talking about all these plagues and all the prophecies and the final destruction and uprising against the biblical Edomites, man. Okay? It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Here's the point, verse 5. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine. All right. This is talking about the biblical Edomite. All right. If you don't know who the biblical Edomite, you have tons of lessons that have been done on who these people are. Okay. And they go into every land according to John 10 and 10, and they rape, rob, steal, kill, and destroy. And they are the wicked according to Malachi 1 and 4. All right. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, and that he is the same person being spoken of in John 10 and 10. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. These Babylonians, which are the biblical Edomites today, all right, they are in control of Babylon the Great in this present age and eon. All right, they neither keep it at home. So this is that effect taking place. They're all in different types of lands, changing laws, killing, rape, robbing, and murdering and stealing, man. Okay, that's why this scripture says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he transgresseth by his doctrines, by his unrighteous decrees, and all his governments, his wicked and corrupt governments that he sets up in these other countries, and these other countries are tired of it, man. Okay, and the things that he's done has made him a proud man. Okay, so now he's in that spirit of thinking that he can go into any continent, any country and do this, man. But that's not so, because the Lord is putting the spirit on these other countries to rise up against him, man. It says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf. He enlarges his desire as hell. So everywhere he goes, all right, he brings confusion, and he totally decays your society. That's why you have Babylon the Great, which is America, and you have this place decaying by the day, man. Because this man is a proud man, and he transgresseth by wine, which is wickedness, man. False philosophies, false ways of life. All right. It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that is, all right, that is synonymous, all right, with America. That's why you go to America, Babylon the Great, and you see all nations here, man. He has heaped to himself all nations and all people. Okay, but look what's going to happen to him and what's starting to happen. The prophecy starting to roll out. It says, verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him? All right, even people here in Babylon the Great are taking up a parable against him, saying that all the things that has been going on in this place is absolute madness. All right, and it's not according to righteousness, man. That's why it says in the scriptures, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right, roughly paraphrasing. Because the wicked is in rule, the people are mourning all over the earth. People are upset because you have a wicked ruler, all right, or a group of people in rulership over the whole planet Earth, and the whole planet Earth is fading away and languishing, man. And the people are tired of it, man. And Iran is showing their muscles, man. Okay, because that's a part of all these people taking a parable against him, all right. And a taunting proverb against him is saying, destruction to him, that word woe means destruction, destruction to him that increaseth that which is not his, exclamation mark. Okay, so this is very serious times that we're going into concerning these biblical Edomites, man. They don't understand, but the world is, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai ultimately is spewing them out of power and spewing them out of the earth, slowly but surely. Okay, it says, how long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Okay, so let's go read a little bit more of this article. Bear with me 1 second. All right, it says, Iran is prepared to take down more U.S. spy drones should they violate its airspace. The Iranian Navy chief said a similar claim earlier came from a senior commander of the Revolutionary Guard. The enemy sent its smartest and most, and this is his words, the enemy sent its smartest and most sophisticated patrol aircraft into the forbidden zone, and everybody saw that the drone was stopped. Admin Hussein Khanzadi said, as cited by the Tansim News Agency, "We say we can do it again and again." So these other countries are saying they are strong, man. Okay? The remarks made by Khanzadi during a visit of a military facility in Fars province agree with what was said by Brigadier General Admirali Hajizadeh, who heads the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Okay? And that's their military. These are the Persians, man. Okay? If you go look at the Immortals, these are the same people reincarnated, man. Okay? All right, let's go actually look. All right, let's see the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. Let me see here. Bear with me 1 second. Islamic Revolutionary. There we go. Let's see if we can get some images on these people. All right. So if you look at these closely, all right, this is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, and they are the military for Iran. Okay. All right, and this is the actual military that's getting ready to fight America. These men are battle prepared, man. You Babylonian Americans, man, you're gonna lose this next war, man. These armies are highly trained, man. Okay, and this is the military that the U.S. has deemed a terrorist group, but we know that through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, it's just false allegation and slander and propaganda that these Edomites always use. All right, so they're so-called justified in going into war. But this is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. So if you go, actually, I'm gonna open a new tab. Bear with me 1 second. You type in the Immortals, which are the old militaries of the Persians. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, you go to images, the Immortals. These are the Persians. Okay, these are the same men being reincarnated. Okay. Okay, the Immortals. Okay, that's why Ecclesiastes 1:9 says there's nothing new under the sun, man. See here, let's type this. All right, in Iran, they know they're the Persians, man. Okay, these are the same men. Okay, these are the same men, same warriors coming back, man, that you see here. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard, man. Okay, Ecclesiastes 1:9 says there's nothing new under the sun. And they are a force to be reckoned with, because Yahweh Shem Yahshai is raising up these armies against Esau, man. Okay, let's get Joel. Let's get Joel. I think it's the 3rd chapter. This is Joel 3:9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords." Okay. So all these monetary deals and deals according to natural resources, etc., is being broken and is becoming, all right, is being changed into the spirit of war, is what this is saying, man. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weaker nations," because we know Babylon the Great, which is ruled by the biblical Edomites, all right, we know that they are the strong on the planet now, so-called. But now the weaker nations, India, Iran, Okay, North Korea, they're all bucking up. And this is according to biblical prophecy, Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about. And that's where they're gathering, all in the Middle East, so called. Okay, for a lack of better terms. All right, you have Russia over there. You have Babylon the Great, the Babylonian Americans over there. You have the British over there. All right, you have North Korea. You have the Japanese over there. You have all these heathen nations that the Lord is gathering, man. According to these verses, man. Why? Because let's read verse 12. Let the heathen be awakened. You see? And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full and the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. All right. And all this is going to be, all right, culminated into the destruction and judgment of the biblical Edomites, man, as well as the other heathens, man. Okay, because you Edomites are not going to bully these other countries anymore, man. This is the end of your so-called power that you believe that you still have, man. That's why the scripture says this. I'm going to get this. This is Obadiah. This is Obadiah verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. And that's the times that we're moving into. And that's why you see these other nations coming against America, Babylon the Great, all right, in the spirit. And they're coming against all the ideologies and all the ways and decisions of this place being made across the world. All right, because the Lord is making this place greatly despised, and this is this prophecy coming to pass, and it's being fulfilled. Okay. It says, verse 3: the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? This is the spirit of these biblical Edomites. All right, riding and marching through all these other countries' territory, man. The pride of their heart is deceiving them, man. Because these people are tired of you going into their countries, into their airways, into their waterways, and trying to dictate things, man. Okay? Therefore, they're going to combat against you. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's the sentiment of these Babylonian Edomites, man. Let's go back to this article. It says, the remarks made by Khanzadi during their visit of a military facility in Fars province agree with what was said by Brigadier General Admirali Hajizadeh, who heads the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, all right, Aerospace Force. The general said Iran was ready to add more exhibits to its collection of U.S. drones. Wow. Okay, so they're ready to take down, and they're ready to go to war and take down, all right, if necessary, drones, and it's gonna ultimately culminate into them taking down ships and destroying carriers. Okay, this is what this is gonna culminate into, man. All right, the general said Iran was ready to add more exhibits to its collection of U.S. drones destroyed after straying into its airspace. The regular Iranian military and IRGC are two parallel defense structures, each with its own chain of command, troops, and responsibilities.